Christusway, Daily Missal Reflection. Actual grace is accessible to all, but sanctifying grace, the permanent indwelling of God's life, begins with Catholic baptism. Any religion can access active grace and generate blessings, which are connected to moral principles and natural law for both humanity and nature. Religions set moral standards, and adhering to these standards facilitates access to active grace for generating blessings. This principle applies to individuals, families, and society as a whole. It is a fundamental right for every human being. Deities influence and oversee this process, leading to the establishment of customs around deities, which we may refer to as religion, each with its own principles and ideologies. In the Catholic Church, individuals can access active grace through prayers, invocations, and charitable actions. The primary distinction between the Catholic Church and other religions is that sanctifying grace is conferred during Catholic baptism and can only be accessed through the sacraments. This grace is what enables a person to become a saint. The Rosary serves as a useful tool for understanding sanctifying grace and its impact on the daily lives of Catholics. Salvation is by Christ alone, and by His sanctifying grace, this process of salvation is worked out in the faithful. Ephesians 2 verse 8 states, "For by grace you have been saved through faith." In this context, baptism is the expression of faith that opens the doors of sanctifying grace. This is specifically offered in Catholic baptism. To fully embrace the salvation that constitutes the kingdom of God, individuals must sincerely adhere to stages 1 and 2. Actual grace is accessible to all, but sanctifying grace, the permanent indwelling of God's life, begins with Catholic baptism. There are 5 basic stages to receive Him, ushering in God's kingdom. There will be fierce fight with evil forces in each stage. Stage 1. Align with actual grace at physical realm. A key aspect of a fundamental Catholic life is understanding actual grace for everyday blessings. As you receive more blessings, you gain a deeper understanding of their source. Ultimately, you come to realize that nothing matters, only blessing matters. This understanding of actual grace opens the door for purgation, facilitating a deeper union with Christ. 2. Purification in the physical realm. Realize the call and engage with sanctifying grace, to actively purify oneself to receive grace. The reign of sanctifying grace begins once you have built an unbroken habit of praying 4 rosaries daily for years. At that point, you are chosen to be yoked with Christ for death, burial, and resurrection. Next stages 3. Purgation, illumination, and union.